friends. I'm Logan Clements, freelance event producer and strategist living in Seattle, Washington, and I'm excited to have this channel where I share my favorite tips and tricks when it comes to event production, event planning, event strategy, and running your own business. I launched this channel back in June of 2020 with the idea of providing information and guidance to anyone and everyone who is either planning or hosting an event. I have a firm belief that you can always be planning events better and more efficiently, and so this channel has really been just an outlet to provide information and educational content on all of the things about events because I love doing it and I love talking about it, but I have found working with clients, a lot of the same conversations come up, and so I figured why not record videos and make them available for everybody. So that was the purpose behind the channel. In the before times, before COVID, I was very focused in sports production. And when I say sports production, this is the game day presentation. These are the people that are behind the entertaining side of live sports. So if you go to a live sporting event, there's actually an entire team of producers and stage managers who are doing the music and the jumbotron and the dance cam and the mascots and the dancers. That's all scripted, and there's people behind it, like me. I'm doing that. And it's super fun. I'm a big sports nerd, and it was really cool to kind of marry my event production, event experience with my sports love and go hand in hand, and it's been amazing. And then COVID hit. So I then transferred a lot of what I've been doing for this production with my sports clients. I also did nonprofit events and just any other event under the sun I did pre-COVID, now into the virtual space. And it's been really fun to help clients make that pivot from in-person to virtual, and now focusing more on just people who've already done virtual, but doing virtual better, because there are so many things that apply from what I did in sports and keeping people entertained and that fast pace and that variety and that fun that could be applied to your virtual event and help you make your event something that's memorable and fun. And I also love to put in a couple fun facts about myself. So while I live in Seattle, Washington right now, I previously lived in Shanghai, China. I can actually speak fluent Mandarin Chinese. A lot of my clients that I worked with before COVID were companies and teams and things that came to China and wanted to do sporting events or conferences or anything, and so I was able to help them both from an event production standpoint, but also from a language and a cultural standpoint. My favorite food is jianbing, Chinese breakfast pancake that I miss. If I had to pick a Chinese food, if I picked a Western food, it would be soft pretzels, because while I, again, also live in Seattle, I am from Philadelphia, and you can take the girl out of Philly, but you can't take the Philly out of the girl, so I love me some really, really freshly made soft pretzels. If you know anything about me, you'll know that I love food. I wish I could cook probably better than I do, but I love to eat. And I found any time I travel or go to a new city, often if I like the food, I have a very positive impression of the place. And outside of food, I'm also a forever athlete. I was a college athlete at the University of Virginia. I threw the javelin and the hammer, which I like to say are the two of the lesser known throwing events, not the shot put, not the discus, the other two. And I have constantly been looking for the next kind of physical challenge. I did a half marathon on the Great Wall of China my second year after graduating. I then have tried out now for the U.S. bobsled team. I went to driver's school and learned how to drive a bobsled, which was really cool. And since COVID, I haven't found my next niche of what I'm going to go for, but I'm someone who always is kind of goal-oriented and like to go after these big, scary goals. I do also laugh that maybe I would try curling one day, because I've always had an Olympic dream to go as an athlete, but now we're hoping to go maybe for work. But I've always thought maybe I could still go. My time is still there. Anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit about myself, why I started this channel, and say thank you also to everyone who's been watching so far. It's been really fun to get to know some of you and continue to listen to kind of what kind of content you guys want to see from me in the future. So can't wait to release more videos and keep the conversation going. Bye guys.